A cherry tree grew in his heart. Impossible biological botany, but it was undeniable. When the sun poured down hot honey gold, those verdant leaves would stretch upon delicate branch to drink in soundless joy and turn it into creation. Every sweet bud unlocked, unfolded into a new blossom of thought, a new idea woven in synapses that had never patterned themselves in quite that way ever before. But a cherry tree growing in one's heart is a fragile thing. Chill winds ripped blossom after blossom down from their leafy beds until its limbs stood bare and empty, and so this was how the heart thought it must be as well. New thought blossoms struggled to grow, but the heart tree shivered in the cold and dared not let them become, for how could it possibly hold them now? It had believed it was strong enough before, but no longer, and even the memory of those boundless blooms it had once known felt like an old and illogical tale. The cold could not last forever, even if it felt as though it must. The sun came earlier and stayed longer, its warmth filtering through the lingering lightning clouds and brushing barren branches. The heart tree wanted to pull away, to curl into itself and find relief from this encouraging, hopeful heat in the numbing chill of winter. It knew how to trust in that. At night, when it could find peace in the quiet dark, the tree in his heart remembered cherries. The way those thought blossoms would slowly swell and become real, tangible creation. It ached to feel the sunlight, radiant and pure, fuel its dormant dreaming. But this sun would not stay. Just as its new heat could not be denied, so too would the winter's return come in its time. And as a rooted thing, the tree in his heart would have no choice but to let it tear every leaf, every blossom, every cherry down. It could not take the risk, resolving to remain dormant no matter how the sun shone. This resolve did not bring the expected peace, but rather a quiet, aching sorrow it could feel all the way through. It flowed into every root, into the heart itself, until the two were indistinguishable. This heart was not empty now, nor had it ever been, and as the sorrow flowed in, new understanding flowed back. The heart tree wept for every loss, every thought taken and twisted away, every day spent in winter even long after the season had ended. It was not enough to survive the winter if it would never again bear its creations into fruit, and there in the deep down of its roots and the heart they'd become, thought came in strong, steady beats. When the sun rose, his cherry tree heart reached trembling branches with new, tender leaves toward that hot honey gold and dared to dream of cherries.